Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In case you haven't noticed, I have been posting kind of sparsely lately, and that has to do with a huge topic that I have been struggling with, and that is motivation. A lot of external things also have to do with it, but motivation is what keeps you and I running. And after a lot of evaluation and thinking, I finally begun to regain that motivation that I had felt I had lost. And I wanted to share with you, in case you're in a rut, in case you feel stuck or lost, and you're lacking that motivation, I'm going to be sharing what you can do. So before we continue, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that this can go out to more people who need videos like this, and subscribe for more content like this. So my first tip for how to stay motivated is to change up your routine. A lot of times we lose motivation because we're just doing the same thing over and over again, and we can't really see the bigger goal anymore, and we're just stuck in this monotonous, continuous, same thing over and over again. You know, you wake up, you eat your breakfast, you drive to work, and it gets boring. So change up your routine. So instead of eating a bowl of oatmeal every day for breakfast, try pancakes, try a sandwich, wear different clothes to work, take a different route to work, pick a different grocery store to stop at, choose to eat out one day, buy new clothes that make you feel better and more revived. Whatever it is, change up what you've been doing forever so you can feel a fresh start, something new. And when you do this, you'll also find a way for new opportunities to come into your life. And how's that so? If you've been doing the same thing over and over again, opportunities that might originally come at you, you're not going to notice because you see them there all the time. When you put yourself in new situations, try new things, the opportunities that you want will start coming to you because you're putting yourself in a chance for it to come. And that will allow you to keep changing up your routine and have some variety. You're not just limited to my suggestions, just do anything that keeps you from being stuck in this monotonous loop. If you're bored on your days off, decide to go to the library, decide to go to a park where you can social distance, whatever it be, find a way that you don't get stuck in a monotonous cycle where you're bored, tired, and unmotivated. My second tip for how to stay motivated: swap your bad habits for healthier ones. The truth is, the bad habits in our life is what keeps us stuck in these ruts. The bad habit that convinces you not to exercise because of your laziness, your bad habits that convince you that it's okay to go to KFC or McDonald's or Starbucks. All of those things allow you to lose motivation. So swap some of those bad habits for good ones. Instead of watching more TV, read more books. I'm not saying watching TV is a bad thing, by the way, but you need a way to stimulate your mind and expand the vast knowledge that your brain is yearning for. And if you're not giving it that opportunity, it's gonna feel stuck. So my point is, it's okay to watch TV, but you also want to leave room for reading books and finding new ways to explore new topics and hobbies. Meditate. Make time to meditate every day of your life. Make time to exercise every day. Make time to journal, especially in the kind of world we are, where the truth is I have never felt more alone. I have always been a really social person and would always make an effort to hang out with people. But the world I live in, I feel more alone than I have my whole life. And I'm not saying I don't have friends and people I can trust, because I do. My point is that I used to make a lot of effort to see these people physically, and it's a little bit different than just texting somebody. So journaling is a really good outlet and a really good place to put your feelings so you don't feel like you're just holding all of this inside for you, which is also not very healthy. There's also eating healthy, you know. No one's saying it's bad to eat out, but if you're eating out at fast food places on the daily, that is not good either. So like I said, just swapping those bad habits. For example, habits you're trying to get rid of, like biting nails, not getting up early if that's something that you need to do or want to do, binging food, whatever it is, swap those healthy habits in and get rid of those bad habits. And it's not a monstrous thing. Whatever task is the most important for you, you gotta start there. So suppose your whole life you've always been a nail biter. It might seem difficult to start at the hardest thing, but put what's most important to you, what you want to really just show change. Because when you start seeing those changes happening in your life, that's going to bring back that motivation, you know? For example, suppose it's losing weight or gaining weight and you try the diet, you're doing the exercise and you're seeing results. That's going to keep you motivated to keep doing it, and that's going to stop you from feeling like you're stuck in that monotonous, boring loop and cycles. My third tip for staying motivated: declutter. I'm telling you, simplicity is the way to go. Minimalism is kind of where it's at. I'm not saying you have to denounce everything and become a monk. What I am saying is things lose meaning when you have so many things and it's unfortunate. So declutter regularly. You have tons of clothes I'm sure that you don't wear, and when you're decluttering, you're not decluttering so you can buy more things. You're decluttering so you can get rid of crap you don't need, and you can make more room to find meaning for the things you love and want to keep, so you can feel that sense of value and purpose. A lot of reasons for losing motivation is not finding the value in things and the purpose in things. By having less, whatever you have, you're gonna value more and care for it more, and that's how you re-find that purpose. My next tip for staying motivated is always starting the morning off right. As soon as you open your eyes, whatever you do first is going to set the tone for your rest of your day. Which is why if you pick up your phone first thing, you're kind of just gonna be buzzing and feel that phone addiction. As soon as I stopped picking up my phone first thing in the morning, I stopped really worrying about the phone throughout the day. Instead, I start my morning off by writing 3 intentions, what I want to accomplish throughout the day. That way, these intentions are just circling your mind throughout the day of what you're trying to accomplish and what you want to accomplish, rather than just feeling like you're going through the day mindlessly and not really having an end goal in mind, just doing things for the sake of doing them as opposed to accomplishing something. After that, I meditate. I used to be a really huge meditator, and as certain life events have come to me and I've been struggling with loss amongst other things, I've managed to hone in at 5 minutes almost every day. I was on like a 60-day streak, to be honest, and then I just had a little bit of a crisis with a personal loss and it was hard to deal with. But anyways, I digress. My point is, I meditate because that keeps my mind focused. It gives me a chance to stay very present, and that allows me to be present in the tasks I want to do throughout the day. After that, I drink water because I haven't drank water all night and I just need to keep my body refreshed. I need to treat it right. And then I do some light exercise for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I just take a walk around the block, get some nice morning sunshine in. This doesn't have to be your routine, although I highly recommend some things of this sort where you're doing some sort of writing, meditating, light exercise, and water. Those are things that all humans need and are really key for staying healthy in a natural way without pumping your body full of toxins. This is the cleanest way to be healthy. You can add other things that are important to you. For example, after I finish doing this, I practice French for 15 minutes, and that's important to me. Might not be important to you, but maybe your thing is reading for 15 minutes in the morning. Whatever it is, you want to start off the morning right so you can set a healthy, optimistic tone for the rest of the day. That's why it's called waking up on the wrong side of the bed. When you start off your morning on a dull note, on an unmotivated note, it tends to drag throughout the day because you notice how you remember some of the first and last things of a morning and the night, but the things in the middle just kind of mush together. It's just, these are flashbulb moments. These 2 things are really important. So it's important how you start and end your day, and you should be intentional about how you do it. Tip number 5 for how to stay motivated is just a tad bit of evaluation. That's a lie. It's going to be a lot. You're going to thoroughly reflect on these series of questions. What is it in life that you really enjoy doing or trying? If you're in high school, this might just be more like a trying thing or a side hobby, but if you're an adult and you're out of college, or maybe you're in college and you don't know what you want to do, what is it that you thoroughly enjoy doing or at least trying? Think about it. It doesn't have to be one thing. It could be a combination of things. And once you have it, write out the series of steps to do whatever it is. Even if it's just trying and you don't know for sure. The fact is, you don't know if you're going to enjoy something until you've done it. You can't just know this is what I want. Or maybe you can, but the unsureness you feel when you don't know for sure that you want to be a doctor is because you haven't actually tried it, and there's a lot of things that you can only experience in the moment as opposed to, you know, trying to experience it through someone else's eyes or listening to stories. It's not the same. So my emphasis is on what you think you might enjoy and giving it a shot. So once you've thought about what you'd like to do or like to try, ask yourself this: am I on the path to get there? To achieve what it is I'm trying to do or what I'd like to do? Am I on this path? If you answer yes, I am on this path, ask yourselves if this path is something you continue to want to do. Am I really enjoying what I'm doing all the time? Do I feel like the end result's going to be worth it? Am I regretting every step as I go along? If you're not enjoying it and you're realizing, I dreaded every step and I haven't had a good time any part of the way, then it's time to figure out something else that might work for you. If you're not on the path to achieve whatever it is you'd like, try whatever it is that you'd like, figure out, what can I do to get on this path? Write out those steps. Like I said, those steps you wrote earlier, coming back to them. What step am I on? How can I get to the next step? And then think about what steps you can take right now. What do I need to do? How can I get there? The bottom line is, you should be doing more of things you want to be doing. If you're not taking steps or you're not already where you want to be in life, then you should try and find ways to get there, because there's no point wasting your time doing something that doesn't make you happy, something that doesn't help you feel accomplished, a sense of purpose. And by not doing something that gives you that sense of purpose and makes you feel happy, that's going to make you feel unmotivated. So if you're not doing things you enjoy, you need to reevaluate what kind of steps you need to reestablish that sense of purpose. So that's it. Those are all my ways for how you can rediscover motivation. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have an Instagram, podcast, which are all free, so just check them out. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and have a great day, everybody. Bye!